This video and the Ultimate Comedy playlist are brought to you by Musical.ly. Download the app and check out WatchMojo's channel on Musical.ly. And it is on. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Barney Stinson pickups from How I Met Your Mother.
Once again, I'm Lorenzo von Matterhorn. Spelled like it sounds, 2 T's. Lorenzo von Matterhorn.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the best pickup lines and schemes used by the incorrigible horn dog Barney Stinson on How I Met Your Mother. We're ranking them based on how funny or entertaining they are, and we'll be excluding lines he uses in his capacity as wingman to Ted.
Have you met Ted?
No, we're not playing Have You Met Ted. Hi, have you met Ted?
Number 10, the Don't Drink That.
Everything from basic moves like the don't drink that.
Lots of guys have certain lines they like to use on women time and time again, but Barney Stinson wrote the book on the subject. Literally. His so-called playbook contains a myriad of hilarious and elaborate pickup lines, which also make up the majority of our entries here.
Whoa, don't drink that. I saw some guy slip something in there.
What? Who?
That guy.
The first of these is the Don't Drink That, which involves Barney warning a girl not to drink from a glass, claiming to have seen another guy slip something into it, thereby instantly coming across as a white knight. The fact that in this instance he throws Ted under the bus in the process of selling it just makes it funnier.
Thank you.
Number 9, the airport pickup.
First, we gotta pick someone up at the airport.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Esteban, doors!
In this episode, Barney proposes a legendary night between him and Ted, and for starters, they need to pick someone up at the airport. But not in the traditional sense, we mean the Barney way.
Wait, so when you said you were going to pick someone up at the airport, you meant you were going to pick someone up at the airport?
Pretending to be international businessmen, Barney soon drags Ted on a series of events that end with them licking the Liberty Bell.
Fine. We'll go lick the Liberty Bell.
Good, because we're here.
While not Barney's most successful scheme, although it is implied he's done it multiple times, his and Ted's airport caper is one of the first times viewers got to see just how far Barney was willing to go in the name of a hookup. In this case, it was Philadelphia.
So what brings you guys to Philly?
We're visiting our boyfriends. I think Chris is gonna propose this weekend. Isn't that great?
It's so great.
Number 8, call an ambulance.
Are you doing this or what?
Oh, geez, Barney, don't do this.
I have to. It's my birthday present to Ted.
As a favor to Ted on his birthday, Barney tries this ridiculous pickup line, which involves him approaching a woman, acting as if she's injured, asking for 911 to be called,
Call an ambulance!
and then once the paramedics have arrived, saying that he could have sworn she fell from heaven because she's an angel.
You've had a terrible fall.
No, I haven't.
Really? Because I could swear you fell straight out of heaven, angel.
He then eggs the crowd on for them to ask her to give him her number.
What are you? Come on. They're not gonna stop till you give me your number.
Absurd and cheesy as all get out. This pickup puts an over-the-top Barney-level spin on a tired line. Just don't try it at home.
Maybe she really does have a brain injury.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. It's been fun. It's Wendy, the waitress. Tip her well.
Number 7, the He's Not Coming.
I will be performing the He's Not Coming.
Returning to the playbook, here we have a scheme that sees Barney going to the top of the Empire State Building, whose observation deck is a famed locale for reunions between lost lovers. Here, he tells women that he's not coming, thereby allowing him to swoop in to comfort them about their supposedly callous former man.
He's not coming.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Although it makes Barney come across as a complete scumbag for breaking up couples, and possibly true love in the name of a one-night stand, this pickup strategy is so utterly audacious, creative, and dastardly that we still can't help but laugh at it.
But we agreed. We always said we'd meet here on this night. I'm such a fool.
Number 6, the SNASA.
Wow, you're an astronaut?
Many of Barney's pickup strategies are masterclasses in overcomplicated lies and manipulations. This is not one of those. In the SNASA, Barney tells a girl that he's an astronaut who works for a secret version of the space program NASA, or SNASA, and that he goes on missions to the secret moon, or SMOON.
Wow, SNASA. Do you go to the moon and stuff?
Well, not the moon you're familiar with, though I have been to the SMOON.
Though quite possibly the lamest and most easily seen through play in the playbook, that's also what makes the SNASA so memorably silly. With his natural charisma and a gullible target, Barney still manages to sell it pretty well, all things considered.
Wow, the SMOON.
Number 5, Daddy's Home.
What's our big opening line?
It was, Daddy's home.
Another early one first demonstrated during the infamous pineapple incident. Barney tries to convince Ted to approach a group of women and pick them up with the line, Daddy's Home. At first, it appears successful, with Barney returning with a number and a name.
Then Daddy wouldn't have gotten this 7-digit Father's Day card from Amy.
Worked.
However, it's later revealed to have been a failure, with Barney writing the number himself to prove a point to Ted.
Daddy's home. And Granddaddy's home. Tonight rocks so hard.
Barney's always up for turning his fortunes around, though, and thereafter he frequently uses Daddy's Home as a line upon entering a room,
Daddy's home.
or just to indicate that he's cruising for chicks. Cue the Peter Gunn theme.
Daddy's home.
Number 4, the Lorenzo von Matterhorn.
To perform the Lorenzo von Matterhorn, here's what you'll need. Basic knowledge of website design and a very unique fake name.
We're getting into the best of the best now. For this playbook plan, Barney sets up a series of fake websites and articles detailing the life of a fictional alias with the eponymous bizarre/awesome name. He then pretends to be surprised that a girl he tries to pick up, who happens to have a phone, doesn't recognize him.
Yeah, it's me.
Do I know you?
I'm Lorenzo von Matterhorn.
He goes away for a bit to give her a chance to look him up and see how famous and or well-endowed Barney supposedly is, which causes her to eagerly accept when he returns to ask her out. That, ladies and gentlemen, is commitment.
Can I buy you a cup of coffee?
Yes, please.
What does coffee go for these days, $50?
Lorenzo.
And it is on.
Number 3, Bang to the Future.
You there? What's your name?
Excuse me?
Your name, woman, what's your name?
Speaking of commitment, Mr. Stinson sure can sell a character. Donning old man makeup, Barney tells a woman at a bar that he's on a mission from the future, proving it with a prediction with a little help from his friends.
The future?
The future, and I can prove it to you. In exactly 4 seconds, the woman at that booth is going to slap that man.
He then goes on to claim that in order for his younger self to stop global warming in the future, she must sleep with him.
What?
Sleep with Barney Stinson tonight, in whatever way he wants it. Or he won't be able to find the solution to global warming that saves the human race.
After rushing back to his time machine, Barney then returns after removing his makeup, and amazingly, the plan works. Whatever else he is, Barney is a fantastic actor and has a very inventive imagination.
Oh my God. Can I buy you a drink?
I suppose I have time for one drink and 45 minutes to an hour of some other activity.
Number 2, the Scuba Diver.
Step 1, tell a meddlesome female friend about the playbook. Step 2, run a play on one of her coworkers, making her so angry she steals the playbook.
Our final entry from the playbook. This is arguably its greatest and most elaborate scheme of all. To achieve it, Barney first reveals the playbook to Lily. He then uses a play on one of Lily's friends, causing her to try to sabotage him when he tries to pull a play called the Scuba Diver on a girl by warning his target about the playbook.
When Lily and the girl ask what the scuba diver is, take off your mask, give them some spiel about your deep-seated insecurities, which don't really exist because, let's face it, you're awesome.
Barney then tells Lily about his supposed insecurities, which leads her to talk him up to the girl instead, fulfilling his goal of going out with the girl in a sequence of events so convoluted, we can't help but applaud this masterpiece. The work of a madman, though it might be.
And it is on.
Before Before we get to our #1 entry, if you're a fan of comedy, you should check out Musical.ly. They've got tons of hilarious videos on there. Here's one of our favorites. Download the Musical.ly app to check out more. And now, back to our list. #1, do you like magic?
What?
The magic tricks, specifically those involving fire.
Actor Neil Patrick Harris is a trained magician in real life, and his talent is integrated into the show. Throughout the series, Barney performs many feats of legerdemain and other tricks.
Do you like magic?
I guess.
Oh.
Oh my god!
However, in keeping with his personality, his overuse of it is a bit unhealthy, at least if his friend's intervention is anything to go by.
Thank you!
Naturally, Barney also uses magic to impress women, and perhaps his most impressive trick involves him asking a girl if she likes magic, throwing and catching a fireball, and then revealing her exact responses written on his hands, making for a truly magical pickup line.
Amy, do you like magic?
I hate you.
I am so sorry!
This video and the Ultimate Comedy playlist are brought to you by Musical.ly. Download the app and check out WatchMojo's channel on Musical.ly.